Good morning everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So the last 2 days of last week was pretty much very quiet with Thanksgiving holiday in the US, and this week is a pretty big week. We've got non-farm payrolls coming out in the US, we've got quite a bit of data coming through, and obviously there's still lots of political noise and virus noise at the moment. So at the moment, at first glance, if you look at what the DAX is looking like, it does look like we are challenging this level. That's just the wrong tool to use, but that's our level at the moment, and it is not an exact science. So what I do like to do is just put in at least 2, and you'll see prices on the one. So all I'm doing by picking up the levels is picking up the previous highs, which are fractals. Okay, let's just get down to the time frames we want to trade. So at this moment in time, if you look at that, that is a flat top triangle that is brewing, and we need to get through these 2 levels and then obviously come back and test them for us to start looking for the longs. But trend is up, we're grinding up ever so slowly. It does look like we are going to break through this. Okay, what may transpire is we may have a squirt down, come and find support further down, and then break through. That's another option. Or alternatively, it'll just continue like it is now, small days, and then just keep moving up. And when I say small days, it's small movements, small daily bars. Okay, so you can see the pullbacks are being bought if you look at the hour. So every pullback onto structure is being bought, and that's pretty much the rule of thumb for me. So any pullback onto any of these inside tails would typically see me buying. So anything around 13,318, 13,320, somewhere around there, any pullback onto that is an opportunity to buy. Okay, the other thing to do is really just keep your levels drawn in, and you'll see you do have a potential sort of range here, and there's a bit of a flag brewing here, so it could possibly pull back. I'm not so sure it'll pull back as far as this, because if it does pull back as far as 13,220, it'll definitely come and close a gap here. So at the moment, I think it's looking like a bit of a gap down. We are down 0.5% right now, so it looks like a pretty big gap down at the moment, and then we'll have to wait and see what Europe does. But ultimately, we're going to be waiting for the Americans to wake up. So I expect it still to be pretty quiet today, unless we have a major catalyst appearing, but I don't think it's going to happen on a Monday after a long weekend in the US. So for me, I think it's pretty much just a case of wait. You'll see an opportunity brewing shortly, and I do suspect we are going to move higher, so the dips are to be bought. That's pretty much my strategy. Okay, so just going to pop down to the 15-minute just to see if there's any structure here on the 15-minute. And this area here looks like the best area structure. So that's 13,318, 13,320. So 13,320 is the area to watch, I think. Wait for price, see what happens, and then look for the opportunities to buy. And you can see the whole of Friday we were buying off the 33 moving average here on the 15. Okay, so I would expect that to continue. So for me, that's what I'm looking for. Any pullbacks, I'm looking to buy into it, and keep it stops as tight as possible. Stops at the moment would probably be below 13,320. So it's going to be a nice tight stop if we do get that low. Alternatively, on the 15, that would be the area to look at, 13,340. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today. Looking for opportunities to buy, and we'll just basically be patient a bit today and just wait and see what transpires. If we do get moving on the European session, then it's definitely worth it. Otherwise, walk a dog, go for a run, go for a cycle, come back when the US opens, and you should see the opportunities start to form then. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.